Hello, beautiful humans. So I am doing the new moon messages for all of the signs, and we are doing Aries right now. Let's see what this new moon is going to gift you, what it is asking you to root down and commit to in order to reach the next level of alignment and something coming to full fruition. All right, Aries, let's find out what it is that is coming, asking you to commit to. Okay, we got the Hierophant. You must commit to the Seven of Wind and the Ace of Cups. This is interesting. So Source is saying to me that the energy here is asking you to commit to seeing things fall together better than you could ever imagine. Source is saying to me, when we invest in a dream, whatever it may be, it could be a relationship, it could be a career, it could be anything that your heart really is hoping that falls together and doesn't fall apart. It requires us to let go of the idea of it failing. So Source is saying to my Aries that if you're concentrating on something failing, your focus will attract obstacles instead of it being something that happens in an expansive, flowing way. You will find yourself consistently having boulders in your way. It's like, you looking at life from the perspective that, it's like you getting married but closing your eyes and gripping your hands like, I hope it works out. We cannot go into fear and expand love or abundance. It's counterproductive. It actually slows things down. It's like having the inability to move forward freely because we're creating friction, and is a good way of describing it. So Source is saying, how about instead of focusing everything unfolding with an obstacle or falling apart or waiting for the shoe to drop, you focus on how everything can expand from here. Everything can become better from here. And this is what Source would like my Aries to know. If you focus on everything unfolding better than you could ever imagine, then you will actually experience that expanding and becoming more. And it says, a big factor of why you are feeling this in your body is because you haven't fully trusted that the experiences that you've had in the past are in the past, and you're bringing them into the present and really projecting them into the future. So Source says, thank the past for teaching you the grace to see that what you're experiencing is better than anything that you've experienced before. And you are grateful for the experience that you're currently having and that you are ready for more of that. All right, let's find out what else Source would like you to know in order to align to the message that I have here for you in regards to the new moon in Taurus. Yeah. So the reason this is, okay, so the card that you got as an alignment message for you, dear Aries, is Neptune, which means that whenever you get to this juncture emotionally, in regards to anything that you really feel attached to, the current feelings that you're experiencing show up. And Source wants you to have the courage to go, you know what? I know that at every time that you got to this place that you've gotten hurt, sweet Aries, but you know what? I've got your back. I will pull out of this if it gets too bad, i.e. the only person that you need to trust, Aries, is yourself. And knowing that you will be a warrior to your heart if it starts going down the wrong road. And Neptune wants you to know that you have that fork in your hand and you can stab someone with it, which you won't have to really, because you'll just, you know, have the courage to step away from something that isn't meant for you. All right, the Transcendence card is going to show us what you must transcend in order for you to align to the message that I have here for you, my beautiful Aries. Ooh, look at that. You reap what you sow is the message that you got here. And this simply means that whatever you nurture becomes the 3D expression of a choice. It doesn't mean that this is definitively what you will manifest, but you will manifest something so that you can either say yes to it or no to it. So make sure that you nurture the flowers and not the weeds in your mind. All right, now let's find out what else Source would like to close out this new moon message for my Tauruses. How else would we like to close out the message and create clarity for my Aries? The Rainmaker. Water the flowers. Water the flowers. So Source is saying to me, there's a song that Source is saying to me, number 42 may be important, a Pisces may be important, a Taurus may be important. Energetically, Source is saying to me, a moon in Aquarius may be important. Source is saying to me that there's an energy here of knowing that the reason storms come in April is so all the flowers can get well watered. So I hope this helped you. Happy new moon, dear Aries, and I will talk to you soon.